Hey, what's going on? It's LTC Mr. here coming at you with another video review going over what's going on with the Bitcoin market and just trying to give you technical analysis that's going to be straight to the point and that's not going to try to beat around the bush and all this other type of stuff. And, so that way you can try to make your own decisions going forward. So before I get into this video, you should have taken time out to read the disclaimer at the beginning to understand what's going on this channel at all times. If you not do that, please go back and do so we're on the same page. So that said, let's go and get into this video. As you see right now, the market is in profit overall, 1.57% right now, according to CoinMarketCap. The Fear and Greed Index is currently sitting at 60. Bitcoin dominance inched up just a little bit from this past Friday. I think it was sitting like around 55.50 or 55.25. I can't remember what it was, but it's currently sitting at 55.78%. And so when you look at what's going on overall, let's go with the crypto bubbles. You can see that the market is doing well, but the altcoins really have not been able to do a whole lot today so far. It's all been Bitcoin mainly doing all of the market controlling so far. Okay, so when you look at the altcoins market, you can see this right here. This is on the 4-hour chart. This is the total of 3. So this is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you can see that the market just going sideways. So if you go to total 2, let's do that. This is where he's going to include Ethereum as well. When you look at total 2, it's pretty much kind of going sideways as well. So it's not really that much movement from the altcoins right now. I believe that will change once the opening bell is rung for the New York session, and another 2 hours and like 18 minutes, something like that. Yeah, that's when the opening bell is. So, but that's what's going on with altcoins. But when you come over to Bitcoin, this is what we're looking at, and Bitcoin is really trying to break through that $100,000 zone. So it got close to it earlier this morning. It got up as high as $99,879.90, according right here to Pionex cryptocurrency exchange, and then it took a dip down. So when you're looking at the 1-hour chart, it did respect this zone. I had drew this right here, as a matter of fact, I think over the weekend, and it was crazy because I was looking at this on a 1-hour chart, and I was like, Bitcoin may not come back down to 97,500 or something like that. It may just come back down to this point right here, which is like 99,613, something like that, and then it could go back up, and that's exactly what happened so far. And so it did a back test right down to here after it got up to close to $100,000, and now it's going up to try to retest the $100,000 zone again. So when you come over here and you go to CoinGlass, you can see what's going on with liquidation so far at this moment. And so it's been a flip-floppy day so far because of the movement. As you can see, the price action of Bitcoin, which I do have a position open up, by the way, with Bitcoin. And so you can see that right now. And so but with it going up, it got that liquidity zone up here near 100,000, or it was a massive liquidity zone above 99.2 thousand, something like that, or 99.3 thousand. So it got that zone, and then it came back down and swept up some more liquidations going back down, and now it's coming back up right now. So it's just been flip-flopping today so far. And the thing that I did not see happening as well was the fact that when you come to the liquidation heat map, there was this massive zone right here that came up. So that was like around $98,770,000, and it really prevented Bitcoin from getting down too far. Now it did take out this zone, of course, and then it ended up bouncing back up. But this right here, I think, is the reason why Bitcoin didn't go down too far, because you got a lot of buy pressure, going down, even past this point, and then especially once you get down past beneath $98,000, there's a massive amount of buy pressure down there. So I think that's the reason why Bitcoin did not do anything. So it's trying to come up here and test that $100,000 zone, and then of course we got what, probably like 101,000 right here. So let me see what that is. Let's go right here, take a look. So yeah, you say 101,000. That would be a next target point for Bitcoin to check to see what's going to happen. And then after that, you know, 105, 101,500, 103,000, so on and so forth. You know, that's if Bitcoin is able to continue going up that way. All right. So when you come right here, let's go to liquidation map right now. Binance, you can see that there's a massive amount of longs that could be liquidated, of course. But this right here, you know, I know a lot of people like to look at this. I don't like to focus on this too much, especially now, because the fact of the matter is there's going to be a lot more liquidity coming to the market this week compared to last week. Remember, last week was the New Year's week. So halfway through the week, we brought in a new year. So what is going on during that time? A lot of people are still on vacation. So although we had liquidity come back into the market last week after the new year, there was still a lot of people on vacation. So a lot of people was traveling back home on holiday travel this past weekend, and we should see a lot more liquidity coming to the market this week. So that's why I said I don't like to pay attention to this too much, because the fact of the matter is people coming in to buy in their positions all over again for this year. And that can bring in a massive spike for Bitcoin and all these altcoins to go up to new all-time highs or get close to new all-time highs, you know, for the coming weeks and for this month. So we just gotta wait and see what's going to happen. Of course, we can't control what the market does, but we could just try to give you analysis on what you know, we can expect more or less. All right. So 7-day lookout. Yeah, this is how it looked when Bitcoin was dumping. So now it's the opposite way around, with Bitcoin rallying right now. Okay, so we go to the 30-day, and so 30-day, the shorts are still more over leveraged than the longs right now. Okay, and we'd like to see that. That's what we want to see, you know, for the brighter pit, the bigger picture. So you come right here to just the Bitcoin exchange liquidation map. Same thing right here applies. Longs are more over leveraged than the shorts. And then you look at the 7-day, same thing. And then the 30-day, you know, it's the same thing up here as well. So the shorts are more over leveraged than the long positions. But like I said, I don't like to pay attention to that really too much. I just, you know, I bring it up. But, you know, with what's going on now, there's no telling what could happen. You know, people just like, oh, they can come down here and sweep up all this, then come up. And, you know, also, they might not come all the way down, sweep all this up, then go back up. Because there's so many people that's coming back into the market now. So many companies that's coming back into the market now. And then also what you need to pay attention to are the ETFs. So we won't be able to see anything right now. So this is based on the 3rd of this month. So the market doesn't open up until what, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And once that opening bell happens, that's when we'll be able to start seeing, you know, what's going on with the Bitcoin ETF inflows and outflows. All right. And we can see that happening in real time right here. And so this is what helped out last week, because you start seeing the inflows coming in. So when you see what happened on the 3rd, we had almost $1 billion of inflows towards Bitcoin ETFs. And that right there was pretty much still considered a slow week. I expect this to be a much bigger week, not just because people coming back into their positions, but we got major news this week. So tomorrow we got the JOLTS, so job openings report. And there's no telling how the market will react. It can be, you know, like it could be a good report saying, you know, stating that there are a lot more job openings now, or you know, and then it'd be like, okay, well, that means that also there's not gonna be an interest rate cut. Then the market can react negatively towards that. You know, the market movers will make the market go down. You know, you never know. But you just want to pay attention to economic news as well. You know, so there are YouTubers that like I said, they do a good job of charting things, explaining things with terminology that I'm not going to go and get into. I'm just going to give it to you straight, honest, and straight to the point, right? And so JOLTS is a big market mover news release, okay? And then when you come to the very next day, I think it was Wednesday, I think we got the FOMC minutes report. So your ADP employment change, so that can move the market somewhat, not too much though. But you know, the big one is the FOMC minutes report. So that right there is not a speech; it's just going to be a data release. And a lot of YouTubers who are covering this kind of information, they will use AI to pretty much translate what the minutes report means, and then the market can react towards that report as well. Okay, and then when you get down to, I think it was Thursday, we got another one. This is the initial jobless claim, so that's every Thursday. Was it Friday? I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, so it's Friday. NFP. So this is also NFP week, non-farm payrolls. That is a major news announcement that happens once every single month. You know, so normally it's on the first Friday of every month, but since last week was, you know, a holiday week, they didn't do that, so they're doing it this Friday. Okay, so pay attention to that information as well. Okay, and like I said, there's YouTubers that we are broadcasting this live, so that way you can hear them talk about what's going on, so you can get a better understanding. All right, there's a YouTuber, I share this link like pretty much daily inside my Telegram group, and so that way people can follow him, because he's like the best one at doing it. He covers the news. He does live trading as well, and I absolutely love what he does with his YouTube channel. All right, but getting back over here to Bitcoin, you can see what's going on now. What can we expect? I don't know if we'll be able to get through $100,000, not unless we get a massive amount of volume coming in today for the Bitcoin ETFs, and just, you know, people coming back into the Bitcoin positions and other altcoin positions as well. Because like I said, right now, altcoin's not doing too much of anything. As a matter of fact, let's go to Ethereum, and you can see here, you know, I got an Ethereum position as well, and it's just barely in a loss, and just not doing too much at all. Just you know, just pretty much going sideways here. You're looking at the 1 hour 1 hour chart. It's pretty much going sideways for the most part, and then it's like I'm hoping for a major push up pretty soon. So that way I go and take profit with Ethereum, and then weigh it out and see what's going to happen with Bitcoin and everything like that, and see what's going to happen. And then also you got Solana. What's going on with Solana? I'm barely in profit right now. And you can see what's been going on with Solana, just pretty much going sideways as well. The whole weekend, that's what happened with the altcoin market. And so I'm hoping for, you know, this opening bell to bring a lot more volatility to the market, so the altcoins go ahead and push up as well, right along with Bitcoin. Okay, and let's see here, another one. Let's see, SUI. Let's look at SUI, because this right here is a major market mover right now. SUI is just killing the market. It's sitting up here near all-time highs again. But, you know, once it pushes up again, you know, right now I'm sitting at just a loss of over $7 right now, floating loss. And, you know, so once this thing pushes up again, it's no telling where it's going to stop at once it gets rolling. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Bitcoin controlling the market. Altcoins pretty much going sideways. All right. So we just got to weigh it out, see what's going to happen with Bitcoin getting up to $100,000 again, if it's going to get rejected again, and then try to come back down and back test this same zone again, or go a little bit further. Who knows? We just got to wait out and see what's going to happen. All right. And, you know, maybe this time it can actually break through $100,000 and keep pushing up a little bit higher, and then come back down and retest this zone. Who knows? But thing is, you know, just take it day by day. Take the information that you have and just try to apply it to the best of your ability, so that way you can try to make the right decisions on when you're going to get into the market and when you're going to get out. Okay, so that right there is all I have to say. If you like what you heard and saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. If you're interested in joining Pionex cryptocurrency exchange, I have my links down in the description of this video, as well as in the comment section. They do offer free trading bots for you to be able to use, whether you want to use futures trading or spot trading. It's not futures trading is not available in the United States, and the states of Alaska, Georgia, and New York are not able to participate with Pionex cryptocurrency exchange. Neither is the country of the UK. Okay, so that's all to say. If you're heard about this from someone else, please get back with that person. Use their link, create your account, do your KYC, make your first deposit, trade how you see fit, and show us how to do the same thing. You can earn referral commissions. I've earned like over $500 in the past 30 days in referral commissions from Pionex, and I've been able to use that to DCA into some other positions. All right, so that right there is all to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.